Alright, guys. Sorry for the long absence and the lack of any activity on the channel. I know a lot of you guys are devastated every time I don't put a video out, all 36 of you. No, this is a little video I put together after the TAC event out in Pennsylvania. That's the Total Archery Challenge for those of you who aren't familiar. They do multiple events throughout the United States. Over on the West Coast, it's most notably Montana and Wyoming. No, yeah, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, and then over on the East Coast, they got PA, West Virginia, and a couple others that I'm only really familiar with the PA one. It's up in Seven Springs. It's a ski resort up in the quote-unquote mountains of Pennsylvania. But as you can see, this year's event was beautiful weather, not a lot of wind, almost no cloud cover. The biggest risk out there this year was just getting a little bit sunburned. In 2025, we did the same shoot in Pennsylvania, the same event, and it was pouring rain most of the time. There was a period there where the weather held out, but it didn't really matter because the ground had been inundated with water and just turned to mud, and everything was churned up. And there's nothing like trying to hike up and down a mountainside after, several hundred people have done the same, and it's all just mud and slippery, slimy, and gross. But this year, a vast improvement on the weather and a vast improvement on the shooting, really. Everybody that I went with, my same crew that I went with last year, but then we added a couple of extra folks. So I had myself, my buddy Ryan, and my buddy Zach last year. This year, we brought Ryan's two sons. We added another individual, Mike, to the group, and so it was a kind of growing number of folks with us, and it was really, really a lot of fun. But everyone shot pretty phenomenally. Um, Everyone had everything dialed in. It was great. It was just great. It was a great, great time. This year we shot the two longer courses that the event offers. So we had the Sitka course on day one of shooting, which was for us was Friday, and then the next day we went and shot Prime, which is, I think, boasts the longest shots of any of the courses in all of the Tactical Archery Challenges events, or at least the event out in PA. The longest shot that we had was the last shot of Prime, and it was 130 yards on a full-size moose uh, at a uphill angle. So we were shooting, I don't know, maybe 15 degrees or something like that. But heck of a shot, and I mean, pretty much everyone who took a shot at it got an arrow on for their first shot, and so we all felt real confident, and it was the last shot of the last course we were shooting for the event. So we just kind of posted up there and took a few shots with a couple of other groups that showed up, just to kind of enjoy the moment and savor the victory of actually being able to hit something out at that distance with several different directions of winds in between us and the and the target itself. But I will say that the Total Archery Challenge folks really, really outdid themselves on the courses this year and made it a lot of fun, real challenging shots, lots of obstacles, lots of I mean, there was points where you couldn't even see the target through all of the forestry and everything that was out there, with all the background noise. And they really tucked them in there, and it sounds annoying, but it really makes for a fun shoot when you have to kind of put yourself in an awkward position to get the shot on target anyways, or when you risk kind of like threading the needle through a couple of small branches or twigs, and they really had those targets dialed in. It was a lot of fun. But I highly recommend going out and doing one of these. Like I said, they have them through Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, and then all the way across the states. Their map their growing map is pretty extensive right now, but I think they're done for the season at this point. I'm not 100% on that. I'm certainly not flying back over there, but it was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun out of the event. Definitely going to do it next year, probably Colorado instead of going all the way to PA. But I highly recommend everybody go to one of these at some point or another, just to kind of get the vibe and get the joy and enjoyment of hanging out with the community of like-minded individuals. Have a good one, guys.
Government is trapping the system.